Welcome back to Curse of Strahd. Um, let's see. We'll start off with a recap. Last week, you guys arrived at the church in Barovia. Um, and when you first arrived here, oh, I see. I'm a big dummy.
I was gonna say, I thought I dropped.
No, I'm just a big dummy. There we go. You guys
I
had
dare you
arrived.
say that about my friend.
Aw. You guys had arrived at the Church of the Morning Lord in Barovia, the village of Barovia.
Sky
The
Daddy.
the place was dilapidated. It was ruined. The front door was barred shut, which Teresa kicked the fuck down. And no matter what that commotion was when you kicked it down, you came inside and there was only one person in here. And he didn't seem well at first. He was constantly praying for the Morning Lord to save somebody, save him. After you kind of like roused him out of his stupor, he remembered what he was supposed to be doing. He remembered it's the Burgomaster's funeral. He remembered Ismark came to see him earlier. And he kind of sets about fixing up the church a bit. You guys each kind of help in your own way, except for Teresa, who goes with Irina to help prepare the body. While
That's helping.
Ismark was outside. Well, I didn't mean it like that. That's fun.
There you go.
Edvard was outside digging the grave for the night, and Teresa, you and Irina had a pretty good conversation, and you assisted her in preparing her father's body for burial. She cried on your shoulders. It was real cute and sad. But then kind of after that, you all gathered back around and it was time to head to bed. But Calderos had been doing a little snooping and had found a key and a locked trap door. When asked about it, you guys roused the father to, oh, sorry, no, you guys went and opened it first. And when you opened it, you heard skittering, which you immediately shut it back and chained it back up to go talk to the father. And the father finally confessed to you that is his son. His son was taken for the lottery and apparently turned at some point and sent back probably just to torture the father. You get a good explanation for why the place is so destroyed, and you're able to subdue the father, weren't you, Alana? And
Well, yeah.
after that, Teresa, you unlocked the trapdoor and opened it. And as soon as you did, out bursts a gaunt, essentially starving, like thin face, thin body, vampire. This boy
Looks maxing.
like he looks maxing for sure. He looks exactly like that dude. And he's probably about 18 years old, and he's just screaming as he comes out as fast as possible, and he jumps to attack Daxter. And that's where we're going to pick up this week with initiative.
Oh yeah, we didn't roll last time, did we?
I forgot about that. Oh,
So, just going to
Ew.
point out, I sent a message to my friend because he's like, "Yo, we played RuneScape," and I was like, "No, I've got D&D. I'll send the link. I just got jumped by a vampire. I might die." And he's like, "Oh, okay." You were explaining the recap, and you were talking about the trapdoor, and his comment is just, "The trapdoor contains goth mummies," and then you kept going. He's like, "Femboys, even worse."
Femboys.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Remember, roll on alchemy, please.
Fuck you. I don't know if it has.
I'll take
the
your good
blood.
one. I'll take your good one. What was it? I can put it in.
Oh, actually, you know what? This is a
25.
good one. It's 17.
Okay.
It's been 17 the whole time.
25 for Daxter.
Wow, we all rolled
Okay.
pretty good.
First of all, fuck off with that.
I have
me
a +6.
Although honestly, very truly, in this one specific situation, it's very good that you have the first initiative.
Oh yeah, believe me.
Yeah.
The one time I need my initiative to work.
His initiative is really low.
Fresh.
Good. He's gonna get decimated. R.I.P. that guy again.
And so we're gonna start off. Daxter, you get to go first.
Also, Kellen, we're not killing a real person. He's a vampire. He's a full-fledged vampire.
Kellen, these dudes are bad. These dudes are bad news. I'm talking about the player characters.
I was going to say you're done with the party, right?
Yeah.
Also true, but also he's a vampire. This is my job.
Knowing the campaign we're in, I'm going to actually take my action to disengage and get the fuck back and jump back into the middle of the room back here, and that's going to be my first turn because I'm not catching these hands. Yeah,
Gotcha. All right. Then in that case, it's Teresa's turn.
Yay! I think I'm going to hit it. Where is it? I don't see it on the map.
Yeah, I'm. So
It's above
right
me.
It's
It's
right here.
Near the door. Okay, so it kind of passed by me.
Yeah,
So I'm
he's
gonna walk
blocking
right
the
up
door
to
from
it.
you. So he's right in front of you, right there. It's
Okay.
not
I
showing
can
up
see
on
it,
my
but it's not on
streamer
the
mode
streamer
either.
mode.
So I don't know.
I
All
can
right.
see it.
Well, that sucks, everybody. All right, we're gonna hit it. Yeah, we're gonna hit it, and then we're gonna, if it works, we're also gonna divine smite because I have both of them. So
Yay! Thank God.
we're gonna
What
do
was?
that.
And did you roll already?
Not yet. I was gearing up. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! 22.
All right.
All right. So
that's gonna hit.
base damage is going to be 6, which is not the best, but that's not terrible because we're also gonna
Have an
divine
ability with your
smite.
longsword too. Like, don't you have something like you have mastery in a longsword? What does it do?
Yes, sap. If you hit a creature with longsword, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. Which, yay, cool. I smite the silly goose. That's not what I was. That ain't it. All right, divine smite.
Consider thyself smited.
Boop 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 boop. Okay, so the radiant damage, 5 radiant damage. That roll sucked. That sucked ass, but that was fine.
He's going to take 5 damage from that radiant damage.
5.
Yep.
Wait, so he's not vulnerable to radiant, but he's a vampire.
Interesting.
Dun dun dun.
Mm.
That sounds like some DM shenanigan bullshit. No.
He's trying
It's actually
to.
not.
He's trying to get me back for the eggs in Daggerheart.
It's actually not DM shenanigans. I didn't make this up.
Maybe he's like me.
Sure, Jan. No, he's not. It was confirmed he was a full vampire.
Who confirmed that? His
in-
dad? That's an unreliable narrator.
Anything else, Teresa?
Well, he would have lied. No, I think I've done enough.
Alana.
I've done it.
Okay,
get
I'm
more
with. Okay, I am close to this thing. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. I'm going to step up here, and then I'm going to use my action. I want to drag Father Donovan into the room to keep him safe,
Okay.
and then I'll come back out and shut the door.
Yeah, you've got the movement to do that. Okay.
I'd hope so. Got 35 feet. So that was my bonus action, my action. That'll be it for me this turn.
Do
I
grapples
disengaged.
automatically fail?
Use my action.
Like, there's no reason for you to have to roll to pick up Father Donovan, right?
Oh, I guess. I mean, I just
automatically fail if
assumed
you
I had to
just
use
have-
my action to.
I'll just say
I assumed it would take the full 6 seconds to like pull him in there,
Yeah.
get back out, and all that.
yeah. Okay. Yep. Anything else then?
No, that'll be it
All right.
this turn.
Irina, she's going to kind of just run right here behind you. You can tell she's terrified. But she kind of yells out from behind you, Doru, please don't. You can fight this. You can fight this. We can figure this out, please. We've heard something about the hags. And
He's gonna drain Irina. He's gonna fucking kill the shit.
No.
So we save the mummy. We keep the mummy.
It's like every Resident
I just wanna
Evil,
point out-
like, you have to keep the dumbass safe who's running straight into danger.
Listen, I just want to point out Irina agreed with me. I just want that to be out there.
Doesn't.
Did y'all say
She's the only one? She's also a dumb child.
above table? Did y'all say that the radiant damage didn't seem to do a lot of damage to this vampire?
It did not.
No regular damage.
Normal damage, yeah.
Also, Alana, how does it feel to have someone on your side in this campaign?
Feels nice. Feels good, actually.
You're like, I
It's
don't
about
like
time.
it. So,
I don't know how to cope.
Irina is going to give you essentially the help action, Alana. So you'll have advantage on your next hit. And
Okay.
then it's Calderos' turn.
Ugh.
That's how I feel. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't have like a lot in the way of
Sorry, Kellen just clocked the fuck out of us in the chat.
I was like, oh damn.
Oh, I didn't see.
I know
Kellen
it
just
doesn't
said-
really
Alana has more of a soul than any of the 3 others from what I recently seen.
Oh, damn.
It's like, fuck!
Yeah, so if this is your first
How dare
episode,
you
the
say something
vampire
so
rogue,
controversial.
the vampire rogue is the moral center of the group.
I know it doesn't
That
do
tells
a
you anything.
ton, but I don't have a lot in the way of like other cantrips, so I'm just gonna have to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. That's a
Are you
dex.
Can I do that in
right?
D? Yeah, like against 13. Well, that
21.
missed.
And that was a cantrip, right? So it's not half damage.
Yeah, it's just cantrip. I don't have any spell slots.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean you kind of pinned me in. I can't move past him without taking an attack of opportunity. So just gonna chill here.
Okay. It's Father Donovich's turn. Let's roll to see
He's
if he
passed
can
out.
wake up. He's going
Roll
to have
for alive.
he's going to have a bit of consciousness. He's starting to get up, and he you hear from behind the door, Alana. You kind of shut the door. You hear Doru. And then that'll be his turn.
Mother Donovan, you need to stay in there.
And now
Doru,
Just stay in
come
there,
to
please.
bargain.
Doru's going to use his bonus action for a hit and run, which allows him to take disengage and the dash action at the same time. So he's going to run straight past you all to Daxter. where
Oh,
he's going to do two
This-
claw
this
attacks, a 19 and a 13.
Okay, 19 hits, the 13 misses.
All right, so that's 6 slashing, and you're grappled. So then, now that you're grappled, he's going to try to bite you. So I need a con save, DC 14.
Don't get too excited, y'all. 3.
Oh,
I'm starting to get real sick of these dice laying in the corners because that looks like it should be a 12.
Okay, so you are receiving 4 piercing damage
Okay.
and 8 necrotic damage. And you're also going to be reduced. Your maximum health is going to be reduced by that 8 necrotic.
Ooh.
So 12 total, but max reduced by 8.
Yep.
Damn. Also, I love how the bite
that's
says
too
10 to
many.
attack. I'm like, no, it missed.
Some would say that's too many.
And then Doru is healing for 8.
God.
interesting.
Let's see how much. Let's see. 1,
Oh, shit. Hang on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he's got you. He's taken the dash action, and he's got you
Oh, my
grappled.
God.
So he's going to travel 1, 2, 3, and he's dragging you with him, Daxter.
Yeah, hang on. I just fucked up my health.
He can
Let me
go
just
one more.
do everything properly. Okay.
Yeah, they've changed
It
how
was
that
a-
works, and the other day I was like trying to mess around with this and like give it a test to make sure I wasn't to see if I was going to murder somebody. And
Reduced by 8.
all right.
Jesus, D&D Beyond, can you make reducing max HP just like slightly less of a fucking inconvenience? That would be so nice.
That's the end of
Holy
Doru's
shit.
turn. Daxter, if you'd like to
All you do is click max HP and then hit override max HP with a number.
Yeah, but it didn't go down. It just gave you the number. So I was like, oh, if I put it to 8, it'll do the thing. No, I am just
Oh, no.
autistic.
I see what you did. Okay.
It's stupid.
What you did. You did this.
Okay.
You're grappled,
So-
Daxter, and
Yeah.
if you want to escape, it's a DC 13. Acrobatics or athletics.
Escape.
Acrobatics or athletics. Okay, well, first of all, metabolic control. Start of each turn, regain hit point equal to twice its level. So I gain 6 hit points back because I'm absolutely utilizing the fuck out of that one. I already know that I cannot use Blink Step because 1, I have no spell slots, and 2, we haven't long rested in so long, and I've used the slots that we had for that because we did say we have slots for them now. I mean, I got to try to get out. I don't have anything else that I can really do.
Well, you could just not get out and you could attack him. That's your choice. Like, you don't have any disadvantage or anything on the attack against him.
Yeah, I have a short sword, but I don't think I could like pull that out and shank him.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna come for me for
Yeah, shank
as
him.
much as he can.
Cut him.
I will grapple him on the ground. That usually gives something. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna try to get out. I'm gonna try to get out. I'm gonna
Alright.
get away from this fuck.
It's a acrobatics or
acrobatics.
athletics DC 13.
Acrobatics,
Nice.
gentleman's 20.
Oh, nice. So you're able to escape.
Mm-hmm.
That is your action, but you still have your movement. You can try to run from him.
Yeah.
But remember, he'll get an opportunity attack on you when you try to run.
I mean, again, I don't have all that much of a choice. I'll just take
Can you
the
blink
opportunity
step?
factor
Can you
if I
blink
have
step
to.
away?
No, because I already said that I'd use the slots that we've
You used them
given
all.
ourselves for that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can move to here. So I'll take the opportunity attack.
All right. Opportunity attack.
Whoa, thank God that is a fail.
Okay, good. He was going to grapple you again if he hit you.
I was going to
So
say,
you were going to be held
I
back.
thought it might, yeah.
That's why I was like,
Damn. Dax out here really fighting off these twigs. Fuck.
um,
And that will end the turn.
all right, Alana, it's your turn.
What?
Teresa.
Teresa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did that thing where he said he did it and then you did it.
If somebody clicks
How dare
their
you.
end of turn, I usually am also clicking end of turn at the same time.
Yeah, force a habit there.
Silly gooses. I still have all of my blink steps, so I'm going to blink step over there. And I'm going to hit him again.
All right, roll for the hit.
I'm going to do that. Hell
Ooh.
yeah! 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Give me the damage.
We're going to go with 8 regular damage, and let me see if I have a spell slot. I do. I'm going to use Thunderous Smite this time.
Hell yeah.
Because fuck this guy. That's going to be 9 thunder damage.
Do you have I thought you only had one spell slot left.
No, I had the divines. I had 2 spell slots.
Okay.
She
So
did say
Thunderous-
that. She said she had both slots at the
Okay.
beginning of the fight.
So 2, what Thunder Strike? How much damage did you
Thunder
do altogether?
Smite, yeah. Oh, good lord. You're asking me to math.
17? Is that an 8 and a 9 I see?
16 damage. Yeah.
Okay, so 17.
He's been thunderstruck.
You don't get any bonus points for being in an area of like like an ability or anything for being on like.
God, I
in your
fucking
group.
wish, man.
So,
Wouldn't that be so cool?
this is a free roll for anyone actually. Give me a religion check. Everyone can do it.
Oh,
if they want.
also he has sap, so he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I got an 8.
Is Alana also the most religious one here?
Oh yeah, 12. So
You know that this vampire would not be able to be here if this ground was if this ground was actually hallowed. So this church has essentially been unhallowed.
Been deconsecrated.
Mm-hmm.
gross.
That's
why Teresa's so angry.
Yeah.
All right. End of your turn, Teresa.
Yeah, I hit the end turn, so.
Oh, Alana, your turn.
Did you say I have advantage on the attack
Yes.
because of help from last time? Okay. So
Yep.
Alana will, or no?
Yes. Because of both help and the sap.
Okay. Okay.
No, sap's
So Alana
different.
will come.
No, sap
Right
is
around-
disadvantage on his end.
Yep.
Arena gave advantage to Elana.
Okay, so Alana's basically going to just make a beeline for the altar up here, but on the way through, she's going to conjure one of her psychic blades and toss it off to the side. So I'll take that shot with advantage. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
So it's going to deal 12 points of damage and an additional 4d6 sneak attack damage.
Top.
13 more sneak attack damage. This damage is psychic damage.
Did you hear that, psychic?
Damn. All right.
Regularly.
And then she's basically just beelining across. She's going to do one of those cool things like she runs and just kind of like one-handed jumps over this thing and slides a little bit down to the other side. And then I'll use my bonus action to hide. Ooh. Not very good though. 10.
Oh, so you can't hide. You're not hidden.
I think I am.
I feel like you're doing another thing like the leaf earlier. You're holding. You grab a candlestick. All right. Then it's Irina's turn. Irina, she's like, Toru, I do not want to do this. I told myself I wasn't going to accidentally make her Melania, but I feel like she might be. She did pretty good. She actually hit him, and she's going to deal 9 damage to him.
Cool.
He's now bloody.
Nice.
Excellent.
Damn, you
Good
all
job, Irina.
You all turned this around. All right, Calderos.
I just realized I want to come up to like the corner here, kind of gonna hide behind it a little bit, and then I actually do still have like my boon of the tome ability. I haven't used it this long rest, so I'm gonna aim it like about just behind Daru, so it just catches Daru, like off center, like because it's a 10-foot radius around a point. So yeah, it'll be he'll have to center it on a point the Inquisitor can see. Here. Yeah, just like it's basically like behind him, so it's just going to catch him, and it'll be he must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 7 force damage and be knocked prone.
Oof.
Damn.
What happens on a 6?
So it's just like a sonic. You didn't put it in there.
No,
you didn't.
So
you didn't say what the save was.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me.
Slacker.
Nope. Nothing happens if it doesn't say. All right. Anything else?
No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Father Donovan. Father Donovich. Did you lock the door?
We've been doing that for 2 episodes.
I know.
His first name is Donovan. That is canon now. It's Donovan Donovich.
Yeah.
So if you call him Father Donovan, that's fine too.
Well, so in Barovia, a Vich is sort of like how in like Nordic countries they give their names of just like here's your father's name plus son, or here's your father's name plus daughter. It's sort of like that. So his father's name was Don, so he's Donovich. And like Irina, her father's name was Kolion, and so her last name is Koliana. While Ismark's name is Kolyanovich. So it's just like
which
a name
makes a lot of
convention.
sense.
I hate it, honestly.
It makes a lot of sense. His name is Donovich, and his son is a son of a bitch. So,
hey,
you stole my joke.
All right, so
my intention was to keep him in there. So yes, I think Alana would have. Her intention was to make sure he stayed in that room.
Okay, he's going to attempt to burst out. You can hear him screaming for his son. Please do not hurt him. And he pulls out a mace and smashes this door open. He doesn't actually smash it open. He deals a good amount of damage. His mace just like bursts through it, and you can see it's like leaning outward. But he's still not able to quite get out from that. Next is Doru's turn. He is going to spend his bonus action to hit and run, and he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to Alana.
Oh no!
And you don't want to do this.
He's going to try to claw you. Oh, that was supposed to be with disadvantage. I'll just do it twice.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna miss.
So disadvantage, he'll miss, and then he's going to do a second claw attack, no disadvantage. Well, Why is it not?
Eh, eh.
Why is it not
Oh
doing
no!
it?
Uh-oh.
Because I'm destined to get away with this and not get hurt.
Okay, now I want her to get hit at least once.
Yeah. I'm sick of her at it. Oh,
Just
there
for
we go.
satisfaction.
Whoa.
There we go. So it was
Jesus.
a 20 was the next
Nat
one.
All of
20.
them hit. A lot of fucking explodes.
Claws, claws, claws,
Jeez.
claws, claws, claws,
20
claws.
would hit, yeah.
So it's a 20 with 7 damage. 7 slashing
Okay.
damage. And then he's going to attempt to bite you. Give me a con save. DC 14.
Damn, okay.
Oh my god, those
Oh, sorry.
dice effects are like
The first one was a 20.
Okay. So you succeed. Let's see. What happens when
Those dice are sick.
you succeed?
Aren't they? They're pretty, aren't they? I get away scot-free.
Oh, okay. So with a failure, with a success, you'll still take half.
Lame.
Jerk.
And so that's gonna be 3 slashing plus 5
Okay.
necrotic, which I also believe you're resistant to. So that'll be down to 2.
I am resistant to.
So that'll be down to 2, and you're going to reduce your max health by 2. And Doru heals
All right.
by 2.
So I click this, I do the math in my head, and then click away. Super simple psychic.
Um,
Savage.
Doru is no longer bloodied.
No.
Oh.
And he's going to drag you, Alana, 1, 2, 3, 4, back here with him.
I told you, you don't want to do this.
Who's dragging a ladder along the ground, and she's like, such a minor inconvenience.
It's Daxter's turn.
Now, did he only take the half because of the bite where it was necrotic damage? Did he only take the reduced?
Yes, the healing only healed him for as much as you took,
Okay.
if that's what you're asking.
It is, because the next thing she'll say is, my blood doesn't taste good to you, does it?
He just says, blood is blood!
Oh god.
He's literally
I've been
like
cooped up for too long.
insane with hunger.
Okay.
There's a better
Start
way
that.
than this. I promise
Insane
you.
in the membrane.
Alright, start of turn, metabolic control. I'm glad that we only have that for combat because that is helpful at level 3. God, what do we want to do? I mean, obviously we're gonna have to kill Doru because this bitch bit me. But then at the same time, if I'm gonna have to deal with Donovich, I'd rather shoot him through the fucking door.
You all
We
crack
do
me
not
up.
have to kill Donovich. God.
We don't have to.
No, Irina's screaming,
That's
no,
not
please,
the argument.
please, don't kill anybody. Please.
Well,
Don't kill anybody.
Can somebody get this thing off me, please?
ugh.
This is her
I'm gonna-
childhood friend.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, she also just met her childhood friend who is a bit of a vampire but seems to be okay. So she has tons of hope right now, which is dangerous in Barovia.
I'm sorry. Irina, my dear, my love, my sweet summer child. Y'all saw the bullshit that just happened. Fuck this guy. I want to dome this cunt.
Do it.
And shooting him. Just right there. Right between the fucking eyes. 17 plus 8 is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
I am unable to add anything to it, so it's just a straight arrow. Max damage for 12. Let's go.
God.
Can you not bonus action put your hunter's mark on it?
Can you not?
No, because hunters. Can you not? No, I can use 2 Hunter's Mark for free, and then I have to use spell slots. I've already used up those 2, and I have no spell
I
slots.
thought that was a cantrip.
I also.
No, it's a
no.
spell.
Why do they want rangers
Yeah.
to be bad? Well, not
Because
bad,
they
but
don't
why do
have,
they
like-
just want to hold them back like that? That's so weird. Anyway, sorry.
I mean,
It requires
I'm fine with
concentration,
you,
too.
if you want to rule it, if you want to rule this campaign as a cantrip, I'm perfectly fine with that.
No, I'm not. No.
No, fuck you. How well I tried.
So-
Yeah, and also I only have uses for Dreadful Strike as well, so it is just a straight 12,
12?
shot.
He is bloodied again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For funsies, I lose an arrow and it like sticks his hand into the wall.
I like to think he rips it off. Like he yanks so hard
yeah.
it just like rips straight
just
between his
straight
fingers.
up.
Doesn't care
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
I did that with my dub. And then
Oh.
I am going to oof, I don't know if I can hide or like try to sneak into the shadows. Because that would be an action, wouldn't it? Instead of using
Yep.
my movement.
Yep.
Okay, is there like
You could run into one
Oh,
of
this
the
is
rooms
okay.
if you want to like hide to not get hit again, if that's what you're trying to do.
No, I just don't trust Daddy Dearest over here to not want to kill me.
Can you use your reaction to try to like intimidate him? Like get back, or we'll make you get back, or something?
Not really.
Is
He
that
already
full
used his
action?
action. What he could have done if he hadn't used his action was maybe like set up a reaction where
thing.
he's in front of the door, like a
What
held
I
action.
might do instead. What I might do instead is I'm going to use my movement to move into this room, and then I'm going to leave the door. I'm going to move like as far as I can inside this room, and I'm going to leave the door open to see how Father Donovan acts. And if he goes for the kill, that means he has to pass through Calderos, and Calderos loves me, right? No, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Teresa, it's your turn.
Yay. Okay. So my longsword thankfully has a 5-foot reach and I can only go 30 feet. So I'm gonna smack him with my longsword. I know, wild, right? What a weird thing for me to do.
I feel like Teresa was torn right beforehand. Do I save her? I do not know.
Yeah, right. Should I just let this play out for a bit? No, 17. 17.
That will hit.
Okay, excellent. And that's going to be excellent. 10 damage.
Nice. All right. 10 damage.
Does the sap attack like do the thing again, where he gets disadvantage on the next attack
Yes,
roll?
sap also. Yes.
Oh, speaking of sap and shit, the longbow does have slow, so it reduces its movement speed by 10 feet.
Okay, that's good. Anything else, Teresa?
I think that should be it for now.
Alana, it's your turn, Alana.
Okay. Okay. So the psychic blades also have a mastery. They have Vex. So if I hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage, I have advantage on my next attack roll. So I am going to do that again as he's holding me. Like she's trying to get away, and she's basically just going to like pull one hand out and create the dagger in her hand and try to stab it like right down into his chest.
I think you get
With
sneak
advantage.
attack since she's here.
I
Yep.
do, and that's
Even though
another,
you're grappled.
another natural 20.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Second
Might
crit
have got him.
attack on this guy.
Actually, you can
No.
double the sneak attack too, right? Yeah.
I do. So that's 11
It's gonna
points
be
of
that thing where it's
damage.
like, did we just become best friends? Yup.
And then that's another 15 damage. So total of what was that? 26?
26?
Tell me what it
Nice.
looks like as you kill him. He's here.
So
he's
I
like,
know
been screaming, thirsting for blood. You can't help but have a little bit of pity for him.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about what this looks like.
So I know how vampires typically need to go. So as I'm looking down at him, and I've just said there's a better way for this, and he's still just trying his best to just come at me. Alana just looks at him, and there's tears in her eyes as she says, "I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to come to this." And she will create like the psychic dagger and just jam it right into his chest where his heart would be. And as she pushes it in, it kind of vanishes down into the heart, and you can see his eyes kind of go wide as there's something that just snaps inside of his mind as some blood, probably a little bit of my blood, starts just like running out of his mouth. And then as he starts to drop me, I'll fall to the ground and catch him and then just like lie him down.
As he's kind of in his death throes, he locks eyes with you, Teresa, and he looks sad. He looks terrified, and he reaches out to you like, "Help me, please," as he dies.
Oh.
And he's
Alana immediately turns away. She doesn't want to look at this, and she's gonna go.
Does his body stay?
His body does stay.
I am
did you
going
leave
to.
the dagger? Did you leave the dagger in his heart?
My dagger disappears.
Okay. His body's
Those
still
psychic
staying there.
blades, they disappear afterwards.
Okay.
But Alana is going to walk away from that and head towards Donovich.
He is banging on this door, screaming, "Please, please, do not! Please don't do this!" And like as you get there, he's swinging his mace again. Oh, and he smashes right through the door, and he's coming running outside. "Please, you don't have to. You don't have to."
Please, Father, listen to me.
Teresa.
Listen to me. Please. Just don't go over there. Not right now. It's done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And she's at this point, she's crying. I'm sorry, Father. We had to.
He just falls to his knees and starts screaming, "My boy! My boy!
I'm so sorry.
Why?" "Morning,
And I'll
Lord,
get down on my
please.
knees. Next
Get
to
away
him.
from me, demon!" And he just throws his hands at you.
Teresa is
Okay,
going to
okay.
like gently pick up the body, and like cradle baby style. So she's super strong, so she can do that. And she is going.
Yep, hair blowing for sure.
She is going to like say a very little prayer to Lathander, to the Morning Lord, and she's going to look up and say, if it would be okay with Irina, I think we should perhaps put them both to rest in the morning.
What do you mean, put them both to rest?
I'm talking about the other guy, the Burgomaster's father.
It's
Yes.
worth double checking.
No, yes, I understand.
There's been enough.
No.
There's been enough death here today.
Yes, I would agree with you. I would like to put both the Burgomaster, former Burgomaster, and this man's son to rest in the morning. Also,
Let me ask a question. Mm-hmm. Being from Barovia, being partially vampire itself, do I know anything about their nature? Did what I do, will that be permanent for a vampire of his status? Would I know?
You don't really know.
Yeah. Would
Okay.
Caldero do like a roll to see like what you would need to do to like make sure like vampires like
So here's
fully
the thing.
gone, or would I know?
Here's the thing, and this is 100% for the sake of the game. So the story is don't think about it too hard. You do not know anything really about vampires, even though you're in the Almost Inquisition.
Okay.
You don't know how to kill them. Alana, you have heard rumors about sharp objects through the heart. And that's
which
all
is what
you
I
all
did.
know.
Okay.
That's all you all know at the moment.
And so that's what I did. Perfect.
But yeah, like I said, it's 100% for gameplay reasons. You guys, as members of the Almost Inquisition, should know, but you don't.
Well, the only reason I ask is because if I knew something, the only reason I ask is because if I knew like something about stakes or whatever and didn't tell them right now, that means that Alana was keeping that on purpose, which wasn't my intention. So I just wanted to make sure there's no confusion amongst the players here. Alana did what she thought would kill this thing.
I think Teresa, having watched you kill the vampire, I think has like chilled her out on you a little bit. So I don't think you're on her radar as harshly anymore.
Also, I too nat 20'd that thing.
Yeah.
Irina comes up behind you and says, "Alana, let me speak with him, please."
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't want to talk to me.
And she takes him down into Doru's former room, and she's going down there to talk with him. What do you guys do in the meantime?
Daxter, are you gonna listen? Are you listening? Are you gonna go be sneaky?
A little part of me wants to.
You've been sneaky for every other conversation in this game.
I did also just get like fully bitten into and chomped down on. I think for this one time, Dax is gonna let Irina do her thing because I'm so fucking exhausted. He's so tired. Like, he's ready to climb up onto one of the pillars and just like conk out for the night.
Yeah, like Calderos is probably gonna kind of walk over to Teresa and he's just gonna kind of, I don't know. I think he's also really tired. Like, I think they're all just really tired at this point. I don't even know. He's just gonna kind of, he knows she's okay. He's sorry, like, she didn't get hit or anything, and I think he's just gonna kind of turn to the others and like, he's gonna be like, let's clear some of these away. Like, he's gonna kind of point to the pews and it's like, we can set down bedrolls because this is probably gonna be the best chance we have to sleep until the ripes in the morning.
Are there any like overhangs or like parts on the walls that like have like a point? Because I don't need to sleep, I just need to trance, and I feel like Dax's trance is like switching his hearing aids off and just kind of like resting against any leaning surface for like the 4 hours. So like I want to try and get Daxter up onto something higher off the ground if he can.
There are like chandeliers and things hanging from the wall, but they do not.
Probably not gonna hold my weight.
They do not look sturdy. Yeah. The only thing that really looks like it would be sturdy enough to hold you during a trance would be the altar.
Oh, yeah.
And you might have a problem with Teresa doing that.
Dexter likes Teresa too much to do that to her. He would feel bad. Yeah, he would just help Calderos move the pews and find a decent spot to lay down.
All right. Teresa, what are you doing during this?
I think Teresa is doing like probably a modified version of the cleaning ceremony that she did on the Burgermeister. Okay. She's the Burgermaster, Guy Fieri. She's probably, doing a light cleaning of his body, doing the prayer. It's a little bit more subtle and a little bit more careful. I think she has quite a fear of this being. So I think she's being very cautious, but I think she's still doing the little prayer. It's not going to do the same thing that I did with the Burgermeister, where it's, I should have saved it for this one, but I can't do ceremony because I'm out of spell slots. So she's just doing it.
Can you ritual ceremony?
I don't think I can.
Oh, I thought it was a ritual.
It just has a long cast time on its own.
Okay.
Yeah, casting time is an hour. Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, Alana, you're the only one I haven't asked yet. What are you up to during this?
She's being very quiet. She's gone back to the pew that she was sitting at before. And she's just kind of sitting there staring up at the altar. You don't know what's going on in her head, but she's not really moving or doing too much at the moment.
Suddenly, you all hear from the room down the hall, Father, no! And you hear a crash, like, it sounds like somebody being hitting the floor and knocking things over. And
I would jump up at that.
They're all gonna run down the hallway.
You hear, as you're running in, as you're getting there, you hear just a clamoring, and Irina, right as you guys are arriving down the hallway, Irina is opening the door. Help me, please! And when you come in, Alana, you get to see the father hanging from the rafters using the sheets on his son's bed.
As soon as I see that, psychic dagger, and I'm going to try to cut him down. Like, I want to move as fast as I can. When I see that, I just want to slice the, even if it's too late.
Snapping his neck.
He lands on the floor, and when you go over to look at him, his neck is broken.
Damn it! Alana just kind of leans up against the wall.
Irina is in tears, and she's like, I tried to stop him. He pushed me down.
We do not. Teresa's going to go down to her, touch her gently on the face, and go, "We do not blame you, child. Come, let's move away from here." And she's going to basically, half carry this girl away from the scene, and sort of calm her, soothe her.
It's so much, Teresa. Why?
It is. There is. No reason for this kind of tragedy, unfortunately. I am so sorry.
Calderos is a little more pragmatic, and he's going to go in, and he kind of want to, overlook Father Donovan's, body, and he just wants to see if there's, pockets or anything on his person.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Damn!
Do you or do you not want to look into what he said about the hag? And I'm going to give you kind of a dirty look, like
the body's not even cold yet. Do you not have any respect at all for these people?
You want to wait until another vampire starves in a basement? Every time we wait, more people get hurt. And I'm going to just...
She's just going to leave the room.
Is there anything on, his body at all? Any pockets, any
Give me an investigation check.
$15.
With a 15, inside his pockets are there was a crumpled piece of paper that has on it the script he was going to use for the burgomaster's funeral. There's also a very damaged, very crumpled, old piece of paper that when you open it up, it looks like a child has written this, and it says, I love you, ILUVU. And it's signed by Doru. And that's all you find in his pockets.
Oh. I'm gonna just sigh and I'll take the I'm gonna take the Burgermeister script and put it in my pocket. Am I able to lift him to put him on the bed?
Yeah.
I'll lift him up.
He hasn't eaten. When you lift him up, he was wearing these friar's robes before, so it was difficult to see. He is rail thin, maybe 90 pounds.
Calderos is just gonna kind of he'll lay him on the bed and fold his hands over the note from Doru, and he just kind of quietly to the body says, I do hope you see your son on the other side. And then he's gonna kind of leave the room, and he'll kind of go over to Teresa, and he's just kind of shaking his head, he's I didn't really find much abuse on him. And I'm gonna pass her, I'll just go over to her, and I'm just gonna pass her his script for Corleone. He's he prepared this for Corleone's right in the morning. I have a feeling, I don't know who will get to read it, but it's something to go off of. And unfortunately, I haven't found any info about him talking about the hags from earlier. I know it's unlikely that a hag would willingly part with information to read, and he's gonna kind of talk to it's Teresa, I know it's unlikely that a hag would willingly part with any information, but if there is any chance that somewhere one of the creatures in this realm knows a cure for this condition, we probably should try to look into it, even if it means just slaying the hag in the end.
There has been stranger things that have happened while we have been here. No? I would agree. I would. And it feels as if there are no other people in service to the Morning Lord. So I suppose I could say some words. It will not be as eloquent as the priest, but
we should go tell Ismark to ask them to dig 2 more graves. And since they've passed, it doesn't have to be family digging the graves for the Morning Lord's rites. So just I guess we can just shout out the we'll just tell Ismark to have 2 more.
Hey!
Well, he's out there. He's out there, right? I guess we can have our. I'm gonna kind of. Well, I know the DM's not here, but I'll kind of look at Irina and be I'm basically gonna say, Irina, can you ask your? I guess, is Rav there?
Rav's come. Oh, that was weird.
I have not left the room. I've heard everything. So
okay, I'm basically just. I know Irina's upset, but I'm gonna kind of pat her on the shoulder and just be Irina, I know this is upsetting, but perhaps you could go ask your brother to request two more men from the town to dig 2 more
Sorrow's prayers.
Hey, I think Calderos thinks that giving someone a thing to do helps them, because I think he's the kind of person who wants to have something to do instead of just dwelling on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I can help dig the graves.
Well, we're all really tired, and I think it's going to take all night, so I was going to have 2 of the people out there do it so we can get some sleep.
Make the NPCs do the hard work.
That's their job.
I mean, yeah.
There's a grave digger.
Yeah.
There's probably a really wealthy grave digger somewhere in this area.
Sorry.
I could sum it up.
Rav, I requested that Irina go and ask Ismark to have 2 more graves dug by like 2 men so that we can lay up ready to rest in the morning.
I like to think that Ismark heard none of this. So when Irina goes out there, he's like, wait, what the fuck happened in there? Two people died?
Yeah, so Ismark, I actually did roll for him privately over here. He did not hear anything going on. To him, it kind of just sounded like you all were still cleaning.
Oh, poor guy.
Well,
When
may they rest in pieces.
Irina comes back after a few minutes after you ask her this, and she says, he will have someone else dig a second grave. But apparently there is already a grave for Doru.
Maybe deep. Must have been his first grave.
No, this one has been kept up with recently.
Oh no, he knew. Oh.
Well, I guess deep down, he knew this was untenable.
Oh, he never really had any faith that he could save him then.
No, I suppose not.
Ismark tells you all, I hate to ask this, Teresa, but could you also please prepare Father Donovan? Father Donovich. We will have the graves ready in the morning. And then all of you should get rest. Who knows what else will happen.
Teresa's gonna take him with both of her hands, his hand with both of her hands, and say, "It would be my honor. I will do this task for you."
Are you
And then her
also
hair
maybe? Would you say? Oh, her hair's flying. Would you also maybe be interested in becoming our new pastor? We would definitely love a Sister Teresa here to guide us.
Mother Teresa, if you will. In normal circumstances, I would say it would be my honor. However, I believe my calling is to rid this land of its ailments, and I cannot do that behind an altar.
Above table, have we already asked Ismark about like whether Serpool is like something he's familiar with, like that phrase?
You've not mentioned that to him, no.
Calderos.
We haven't. I don't think we've talked about it to each other.
Yeah,
yet.
no, we have talked about. We know we're having shared dreams. We have had that discussion before in the tavern way back with the old, So I'm actually gonna. It's only yesterday that happened. It's just been a lot has happened. So I'm gonna turn to Ismark and be like, Ismark, tell me, do the word Serpool mean anything to you?
Yes. It's been a long time since I have been there. Father used to take me and Irina there to swim when we were younger. It's a swimming hole. I would imagine about 4 days travel towards the castle. I believe the Vistani have a camp there. What makes you ask?
Just some elements we've run into since we've arrived here seem to be pointing us in that direction.
There is a fortune teller that lives with the Vistani. Her name is Madame Eva. She is gifted like no other. If you are heading by there, if you're interested in the Serpool, then definitely stop and see her. She can see things others do not.
Is it on the way to the town for? I'm sorry, I've forgotten the town for his sister.
Valaki.
Valaki. Is it on the way to Valaki, or is it opposite?
Yes. So if you were to take the route out of town, west, you will pass Serpool, You will pass the old Durst family windmill. And then you will arrive at Vallaki. Vallaki is about a 8-day travel from here.
I take it the windmill's about. Well, so 4 days to Sarahpool, another day or two to the windmill, and then Vallaki.
Yes.
Thank you.
Travel slows down towards the end because you begin to go up a mountain. But that is where you'll travel to. Vallaki is sort of a centralized area in Barovia. It lets you have access to everywhere.
Thank you. That is very helpful to know. I'm gonna kind of look at, like, back to Teresa and just like, I just kind of look at her about like we've already talked about the shared dreams. Did Alana hear any of that?
Oh yeah, she's listening. I mean, you're in the same room. She's not saying anything, and
no, that's fine. I just didn't know.
She's not like glancing over you. She looks like she's not paying attention, but she's listening.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
She's listening.
I'll just thank what's his face? I'm sorry, I cannot remember anybody's names right now for whatever. Ismar.
Names
I'll
are
thank
hard.
Ismar.
Names are hard.
Get ready for bed, I guess.
That's what Ismark tells you. You all should definitely have rest. It's almost the Morning Lord's intention that I be tired in the morning, so I'm going out to continue my work. Please, you all need rest. Take a rest.
You've gone 4 episodes without the rest.
More than that, I think.
I don't think I've had a long rest since we started.
4.
Since I joined.
Yeah, this has all been one day since you guys arrived in Barovia.
I love this. We are some active bitches.
I could never. Michael could never.
Where are you all going to rest?
I think we are just going to set up in the main, like, church. We just pushed aside some of the pews and we're going to roll out bedrolls in here.
Okay. The rest of the night is very uneventful. You guys are going to be able to get your long rest. So go ahead and do that.
Thank fuck.
Oh. Bubbles like, bye, long rest.
He was so happy. Yeah, he's going for a real long rest.
He's gonna go take an actual, yeah.
I wish, man. Fuck. Nobody wants to see this face. Okay.
During the night, you guys are going to have dreams.
Yay, we love dreams.
Okay.
First, Daxter.
That's fair. I only need to sleep for 4 hours.
While you're in your trance, a vision comes to you. It appears just to be a single blue eye. And when you see it, it feels like it's staring through your soul. You almost recognize this. It's almost familiar. And after a bit of it staring at you, blinking, you hear a deep voice. What would you give to live forever? What would you give to have never-ending power? What would you give to be the god of your own land? What would you give to be the power that brings the sun up and sets the sun down at the end of the day? Calderos. You have a different dream.
Hell yeah.
We did decide that Salune was Florence Welch. We did decide that Salune was Florence Welch. So, Salune. Oh, Calderos. Gentle Calderos. You're too good for the situation you found yourself in. If only I could help you. The light of the moon does not reach Barovia. Forgive yourself, Calderos. Forgive yourself, for this land does not allow for shades of gray. This land does not allow my light to shine. This land won't allow yours either. Remember your tenets, Calderos. Remember, be the light of the moon. Be the light in the darkness. Teresa.
Yes.
We also decided he was Pedro Pascal.
Best day of my life.
Oh, Teresa. You're here in this land where there's no sun, there's no renewal each day, there's no light, it would seem. But dear Teresa, know that renewal is coming. It always does. The morning is always on its way. And perhaps you should find your new friends and understand that not everyone can live as you are. Not everyone is as you are. And sometimes we need to accept things that we perhaps imagined before were evil and unclean. Perhaps not everything is as clear as it seems.
Chill out on the whole murder thing.
I would like. I almost felt like he'd be like. Sometimes the light of our convictions can blind us.
Oh yeah,
to how it is.
Just wait. We got a sermon coming, everybody.
Alana, you see a tent where there's different occult paraphernalia about, and you see an old woman, and she's standing over top of a. Turn this down. That's loud. She's standing over top of a cauldron, and on either side of her, there's a younger woman and an older woman, and they are taking turns throwing things into the cauldron. Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, hold on.
My scene, it's broken.
Oh no, all of my notes.
Well, I'm excited to see who Alana gets visited by, because we've already been visited by a big brother, mother, and daddy, so you gotta keep up the familial relations at this stage.
Alright, sorry.
We met my fiance.
So it begins with the young woman in the middle, the sort of the middle-aged woman in the middle. She says,
Hey, just so you know, the stream's kind of gone black. You might want to refresh the stream remote or something.
Yeah. I thought it was me, but it does look like it's black.
Yeah, on the stream. Maybe just give the stream link again and refresh it.
Yeah, just refresh it. It usually fixes it.
Yeah, hold on.
It happened at the same time you said "oh no," so I don't know what happened. I thought that's why you said "oh no."
Now.
And we never will.
Should be fixed now. All right.
It takes a second. So there it is. Yep, I got
You're
it.
good.
All right. So, the woman in the middle, she says, "Awake, O child of twilight, blood and bone, who walks between the living and the dead." Then the older woman steps in and she says, "The shadow of the valley is your throne, the ancient, heavy crown upon your head." Then the younger woman steps in. She says, "You bear the curse of him who rules this land, the half-born kin of his immortal blight." Oh, this is too loud. Hold on.
What is happening?
It just keeps getting so loud. I'm like going crazy. All right. You bear the curse of him who rules this land, the half-blood kin of his immortal blight. Yet justice places weapons in your hand to pierce the fog of his eternal night. The devil Strahd in his castle high and grim is bound by chains of his own dark desire. The endless ages have grown cold for him, a frozen soul that longs for cleansing fire. He plays his tragic game of death and grief, a weeping tyrant on the throne of stone. He seeks through cruelty a false relief, and bleeds a land he can never own. So lift the blade and let the shadows fall, deliver him from his hollow reign. For mercy is the sharpest stake of all, slay the devil and conclude his pain.
Damn.
You all awaken the next morning, tired still.
Did we get a long rest?
You did get the long rest, yes.
Yeah.
Tired still, but
All that matters.
ready for the day. You guys, you're feeling refreshed. Some of you have had more disturbing dreams than others, but you have all had a dream tonight.
Good morning.
Good morning. How did you sleep?
A little
I've had
restless,
Grieg.
to be honest.
Yes, I would imagine that draft in this place is not conducive to a very good sleep, is it? She sort of like laughs like she knows it's like a dumb joke.
Maybe that was it.
Well, shall we get this started then?
I think so.
Gather up their bedrolls. Get ready
in
for
the time after, because Dax really needs to sleep for 4 hours, he would have woken up a hell of a lot earlier. He obviously can't help Ismark with his grave, but Dax is able to help dig the grave for Donovich, at the very least. With a combination of Mage Hand and other cantrips.
Are you trying to like make up for all the kid murder you were just talking about?
Oh no, I don't give a fuck. I was full ready to dome him like through the door.
It's just polite. It's just the polite thing to do.
Well, that's why you all saw your gods, and he saw like some evil creature offering him power.
I will pull Teresa aside like before we go out the door, because I kind of want to like just pull her aside, and I'll be like, Teresa, I was visited by the lady again tonight.
And I saw the Morning Lord.
You seem very happy. What did he say?
He was very kind. He did remind me of my place, and he was so beautiful.
So beautiful.
So beautiful.
Kadokaros kind of gently smiles, like this is probably like the only nice thing that like he's honestly encountered in the life. But he kind of is like, my ladies, I'm happy to hear your tidings were well, but my lady's message was more graven. She warns me that her light cannot reach here.
Mm-hmm. He did. The Morning Lord did mention that we are without light here, but I did not feel. I do not think I felt as scared. Perhaps he is still able to be with us, and perhaps the Night Mother is unable to pierce the veil.
I don't know, but she said to try and carry my tenants, and I guess that's all I can do while I'm here. That and get down to the bottom of whatever these strange visions are, and whatever is the devil in the castle seems to be how he seems to be involved as well.
Right, I do feel like I am more enticed to figure out how to save this world than I was before.
I do think it's a good move once we leave here to stop by the Sarah Pools. It's on the way, and maybe we can get more info on this.
I would have to agree with you. Perhaps you know something about this fortune teller and know something about the hag, too.
Perhaps. All right, I think we're kind of ready to.
Yep,
Yeah.
I was going to say, Teresa.
Well-
I'm going to give it over I'm going to give it over to Teresa, who is going to be running the show here for a second.
Okay. This is great. Guys, I'm so sorry in advance if you cry at how good this is. So the morning happens. They come in from digging the graves. We have collected the bodies and gently placed them in probably the closest to sunlight that ever happens in this world. But probably in each of the window panes, there is a body draped very gently in like a soft light linen. And Teresa will stand behind them, and everybody just sort of like the best they can. The pews are all kind of destroyed, but they're gonna, either stand or sit around. And Teresa pulls out. She had opened the notes that the father wrote, but realized very quickly that it's really designed for that one guy. So she had to sort of like very quickly come up with this on the fly. So here we go. Dearest beloved, in these moments we are encouraged to remember that our morning Lord brings both the light and the warmth. Warmth is the love you felt with your loved one, and the love you continue to feel with the ones who are still here with you. The safety of a hearth on a cold day, and the embrace of togetherness. Light is the promise of a new day, the dawning of hope, and a promise of a happier tomorrow. Our departed loved ones exist still in this light, and we shall always cherish the bonds that keep light alive. And. And then she sort of like, let us take a moment to say goodbye, and then just sort of like bow our head.
As you finish your convocation, the least little bit of the sky, the clouds pull apart, and a bit of sun gets to shine down directly on you. And it's shining on each of the graves as well. Irina, she's crying. She stops and hugs you. And then she picks up a handful of dirt. She throws over the casket. And she bows her head and says a few words. Ismark comes through and does the same. You all follow suit?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
As
Absolutely.
you guys are proceeding through, the sky suddenly closes again, and a chill comes through the air. Next to the graveyard pulls up a black carriage being led by a solid black stallion with red eyes.
Do I recognize this?
You do. Hold on just a second. The carriage is being driven by an elf. But you don't recognize this type of elf. This elf has dark skin, long black hair. This isn't a type of elf you've seen before. It's not a drow exactly. The skin is takes on a different type of hue. You've just never quite seen this type of elf before. The carriage stops, and the driver gets down. He opens an umbrella, and he opens the door. Out of the door steps a grotesque-looking man. He's probably 7 feet tall. His skin takes on a grayish-green color. You can't see his face. He's got it kind of looking down, and he's underneath the umbrella. The most striking thing you see immediately are the bright green eyes. On his side, he has a rapier, and he's wearing a really nice red coat, but it looks like it's seen better days. It's kind of damaged and stained. And he steps out of the carriage, and he doesn't come any closer. He stops there, with the man standing next to him holding the umbrella over.
Real quick, can Teresa is going to step in front of Alana and just sort of shield her a little bit.
Okay.
It's kind of a little bit subtle, but she is gonna sort of
I think she's gonna pick up on that.
Alana, you do recognize that what just pulled up. That's the devil. And the man driving the carriage is his valet, who's named Rahaden.
Or Rahaden. Anyway.
That's him.
Irina looks terrified. In fact, she just stops and she stares. Ismark runs over and runs in front of Irina, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" There's a moment of silence. And the creature underneath the umbrella answers. I have come to pay my respects. After all, Coleon and I were dear, dear friends. And they start walking over. And as they do, it's almost like there is a darkness being made around them as they come closer. How do you all react as they're coming closer?
Teresa immediately steps forward, hand on sword.
Don't want to do that.
Even Calderos just kind of like pulls his hand around like Teresa, like I am gonna cast Vigilant Blessing, but I'm also like I'm gonna kind of lean in and I'll be like, Teresa, I don't think this is something we can handle.
He says,
we're not a high enough level yet.
I feel like even Vex is probably giving you a look like even I'm not touching that.
I'm gonna kind of like kind of like you just kind of feel Calderos like trying to pull you back a step or so.
He lets out a laugh when he sees this, and it almost booms in the air. It almost sounds like lightning. It's like, oh, please, this is not the time for this. This is a funeral. We need to carry ourselves with some dignity. What do you think? And he just continues walking towards the grave. He picks up a handful of dirt, and he throws it on the grave, and he says, to my dear friend, may we see each other again. Rahaden, did you bring the gift? And the elf pulls out a small bag and he says, yes, my lord, of course I brought the gift. I would never forget the gift. And he hands it over. This creature opens up this bag. You can see he's got these long fingernails. His skin is like this grayish green color. He pulls open the bag and he reaches inside and he pulls out a small piece of silver. And he says, was this the gift that I brought for my dear friend Coleon? Rahaden says, I'm sorry, my lord. I'm so sorry. I seem to have brought the wrong gift. All well. No matter. And he just throws the silver. He says, my dear friend Coleon, he does not need such gifts. But you all might. Well, I've got lots of important things to do. So, Rahaden, please get what we came here for.
No!
This creature starts walking away back to his carriage, while Rahaden turns around and kicks Ismark straight in the chest, and he is knocked back into the grave intended for Father Donovich. And Rahaden jumps down into Coleon's grave. Before you can even react, it's almost like he's got superhuman speed. Rahaden is up out of the grave with Coleon on his back. And he's running. What do you guys do?
No,
You've got
you take it. It's a corpse.
one chance to do anything.
Nope. Calderos is here for living people. He's not interested in corpses.
I think like here's what Teresa
I think I'm
thought.
probably gonna hold on to like Teresa to make sure she doesn't try to go after the corpse.
Well, here's what had happened. Teresa thought, because of all the conversations they had been having, and this is what I thought too, and I'm glad this was not the case. Teresa thought they were going to go for either Irina or Alana. Yeah. And so Teresa literally like turned to shield both of those women and like not allow, like, so she didn't even realize that was going to be what happened. She was immediately like, I need to protect these girls from this guy that obviously wants them, because they've been talking about like how Irina's been like, he's been wanting Irina, so he's immediately like, I need to protect these girls. So she's immediately like shielding them and like protecting them and like not realizing that that's what was going to happen. She's not smart, but I'm glad she did that.
One thing you really notice is that Irina can't keep her eyes off of the devil. She has, when Ismark ran in front of her, she grabbed him and came to look around. She's just got her eyes glued to him. There's a bit of terror on her face, but also a bit of excitement.
Those pupils are dilated.
Mm-hmm. They definitely are. So you guys aren't trying to stop him. Rahadin is taking Kalyan's body. Ismark attempts to catch him, can't reach him. Irina is just screaming her head off. She's like, no, please, no. As Rahadin, almost, like I said, superhuman speed, jumps in, jumps back out, runs.
QQ.
Mm-hmm.
I had performed ceremony on that body, right? That's the one I performed the ceremony on?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That doesn't give him any, like, that corpse any sort of, like, magical Lathander shielding, does it? Outside of it not being able to be awakened for 7 days? Like, I don't know if it's like, because I don't know how that would work in this, or like, did I like bless him with the light of Lathander, and now it's like gonna be, so it's like, if like, say, Strahd tries to like touch him, he gets a little like burned or whatever, because he is like a consecrated corpse. Like, I have blessed this corpse. That's just something to throw. This is an idea to throw out.
You don't, so you wouldn't necessarily know if it would do that or not. But it doesn't seem to affect Rahadin, at least.
Okay.
And he runs back over, puts the body inside the carriage, and opens the door. And before the devil gets inside, he looks over and catches Irina's eyes, eye to eye, making eye contact, and says, "I'll see you soon, Irina." And he steps into his carriage. And Rahadin shuts the door. And they drive off. Leaving you with Ismark knocked out in Father Donovich's grave. Kalyan's body taken.
Irina at this point also collapses into an obvious anxiety attack.
Yep.
As she seems to have been holding her breath, what little breath she takes, but as soon as he drives away, you can see all of that tension just leave, and her eyes have gone wide, her pupils dilated, and she kind of just collapses onto the floor, and is just, this is the first time you've actually seen her breathe. And it's labored and hard and fast, and she's just like panicked.
Something important about being bitten is that you're also a little aroused. That's what you were seeing on Irina.
So I'm also confused.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that dichotomy between like the terror and like the perversity of it. I think it's actually really interesting. It's like classic.
There's a couple books I could recommend.
Well, and this
Got some names.
that disgusting creature that you just saw, turns you on a little bit.
I think that's worse for her.
Yeah.
I think that just feeds into it, and I think it causes her to spiral even faster. As all these, she's having a rough day already, and all these things are flying through her head, and then that, I think that she's just incapacitated. I'm taking that condition. I'm currently incapacitated.
Well, Ismark is actually currently incapacitated in the grave.
I will.
He got his shit kicked
I'm
in.
gonna. What's Irina? Like Irina's just like staring, kind of off
Irina
into.
is pretty much just kind of like on her knees, staring, broken.
And a little.
Calderos is. Calderos kind of like reach over, like he kind of like strides over, and he's gonna kind of like oh, and he's gone.
He can hear you. He said it before.
Stop running
Yeah,
away.
When I leave, I can still hear you. Keep going.
Well, I was gonna talk to Irina, so.
Well, Irina called.
I will be Irina. Oh no, my dad.
We're not done
I'm
with
here,
you
ready
yet.
to listen.
Calderos is gonna, like, he's gonna kind of give her like a hard shake on the shoulder. He can tell like something's, like Alana's freaking out, Irina's freaking out, Ismark's like down. He's gonna kind of give her a hard shake on the shoulder, and he's gonna be like, "Why did he take the body? Do you know?"
The only thing the devil enjoys is messing with us. Probably no other reason. I'm going to imagine he intends to raise him to sin at us at some point in the future.
He can fucking try.
Can he do that?
Nope.
Like Calderos is like, can he do that? He's been dead for 3 days.
The devil seems to find a way.
Vile.
Life finds a way.
I'm gonna kind of like, just like, I'm gonna kind of like let go of her. Like he kind of nods seriously and lets go of her shoulder. He's like gonna be like, Teresa, help me get Ismark out of the grave.
You got it. And she's gonna jump in and basically pull him out. She can probably do it on her own.
Yeah, there's. So
When Calderos asks for help from Teresa for that, he means like you do. It's like when you're
do
like
that for me.
thirsty and your spouse is like gets you a glass of water.
Yeah. This is Can we do the laundry today? Do the laundry today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just for fun because it's a cantrip. I'm just gonna cast Spare the Dying on Ismark, just to make sure he's nice and stable. He did take a tumble, so.
Oh, we can't hear you, Rev.
Sorry, that kind of wakes Ismark
no.
back up. And he's like setting up. Did they take Irina? Did they take Irina?
No, I made sure they did not. They took your father's corpse.
Oh God. Is that worse? I don't know. Just leave me here. And he just lays his head back down.
Sure thing, and she's just gonna pick him up and carry him.
And he says, "No, just put me down, please. I will walk.
If you insist, I do not demand carrying such a handsome. No. We're not doing that right now.
I think at this point, also Calderos is gonna kind of like he's gonna creep over to Ilana, and he just sees that he's just gonna kind of get up near her, and he's just gonna say her name, Ilana.
She like turns to you for a minute, and you can see like this reaction happens as she like throws her hand out and forms one of those daggers, and just instinctively she sees it's you and then lets it go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You startled me.
He's gone. He's gone.
I'm sorry. I didn't think. I couldn't move. I saw him and I just... I froze.
I can't fault you for that. He is deeply disturbing. I've never even
It's not
seen
just that. He did this to me. How many nights I've sat just thinking about what I would do the next time I saw him. And it was nothing. I froze. Does he have so much power over me?
Because he is powerful. Your fear's not misplaced, Alana.
I think Dax is gonna actually stay holding for the first time in a bit, and he's like, didn't someone, I can't remember whether it was Irina or someone said that he has a power over people that have been under his spell. So I don't think you should be blaming yourself for not being able to do anything. It was likely out of your control. So I don't think you can blame yourself for that.
What happens the next time? He's everywhere. He owns this land, everyone in it. Is that what it's going to be like every time? I see him and I freeze. What good is that?
Teresa looks at you and grabs your hand and looks at you in the eye, and this is the first time she's really done this in a way that is not actually scary. She's gonna go, we will not let him take you.
I don't want to go back. I can't. I can't go back. Please, I know you hate me. I know you think I'm a monster, but please don't let that happen. I would rather die than go back to that place.
We won't let that happen.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have been
this
able
is
to.
a very traumatizing.
I just wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting to see him here.
Honestly, I was not expecting him for another couple episodes.
Can Daxter go and pick up the silver that he tossed aside?
I'm gonna see him do that, and I go, ah! Like you hear Calderos be like, ah! Like you're a bad dog, you may want to touch that with your bare hands.
Okay, and he's gonna kind of pick up some dirt and throw it over there, and you get to see this little mage hand start crawling out of the little dust cloud that hits the ground. It's just gonna skittle across the ground and pick it up with the mage hand instead.
If you all have detect magic, you can check that out. I'm not sure if any of y'all got that or not.
Oh, I can cast it for free.
Oh, good.
Oh, look at you.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can cast
this is
detect
just
magic
silver.
for free. Where is it?
This is just silver.
Yeah, I can also do it as a ritual. So I'll do it for free. Fuck it.
So this is just silver. There's nothing special about it. He was. Irina kind of speaks up. She's like, he was messing with you. He knows you need the silver, but he knows that it will not be enough. He will continue to do things like this. He's very, very intelligent, and when she says that, she smiles a little bit, and then looks disgusted with herself.
Sounds like he's prideful too. Let's hope that is his downfall.
The pride does go before the fall.
If he's someone that's going to be tossing out gifts like a silver every now and again or something, and that's something that we can use against him, then why not use it against him?
Ooh, I like how you said against.
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 You actually see Caldera. He's like, I actually agree. I'm not one to turn away a weapon that can be turned back on its master.
Right, just to melt that right on the tip of my sword, and I am good to go.
So you guys do remember when you were in Death House earlier, Murky had put the silver, had lined the silver on the edge.
Yeah.
And you guys got advantage on attacks against undead. So,
yeah,
the silver will be useful. You just need to find someone that can put it on your swords for you. On your weapons, I mean.
Yeah.
So, Ismark, he says, so, would you all please help me finish the burials and then come back to my house? We will have dinner, and you guys can rest there for the night as well. So it probably takes about another hour for you guys to finish the burials, do the consecrations, etc., things like that.
Even quicker. The mage hand can help because shovels aren't that heavy and neither is dirt. So 59 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you very much.
I feel like the mage hand did one scoop, and it was like, woo!
It literally does the action and everything. No, he wipes like the sweat off of Doru's face.
Oh
yeah.
No. Sad. Okay. So it takes about another hour. You guys finish the rituals. You're able to bury the two bodies. You leave Coleon's grave open. Do you guys follow Ismark and Irina back to the Burgomaster's house? Or would you like to go somewhere else?
I guess so. I mean, I don't think we... Oh, wait. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's go. I mean, what else are we going to do?
Yeah, because the next thing we're going to do is take Irina to the other town.
We'll start heading out of the town.
Another example, actually. We have a silver. How much money do we have in this campaign? Not fucking much.
So you will not receive any silver as money. You shouldn't have it. Round up if you do. There is no there are no silver coins in Barovia.
Yeah, and starting off as a character, we start off with money. I'm assuming we don't.
Do they just use an alternative? So I mean, I'm assuming they just use like an alternative metal,
like
to
tin,
like tin or nickel or something.
Well, they just use gold and copper. That's all they use. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So 1,000 copper is a gold, and that's about it.
Okay. Well, put me up to 46 gold then, and no silver.
Yeah, that's.
We couldn't even come here with silver? It just disappears, nope. I'm assuming it just disappears. Okay.
Yep.
It turns to gold. It alchemizes.
Hell, that's a hell of a conversion rate.
Okay.
Yeah, let me come in with more silver then. Let me just pop out and come back in real quick.
So you guys head back through town. Along the way, as you're passing by houses and stuff like that, you see people kind of running away from you all. You see people whispering to each other, that's them there. You see people peeking out of their curtains and shutting them quickly as you're coming through. These people are terrified of you all.
That's the one that killed the dog.
Yeah, she cut him right in
Killed
half.
Mary and Anna down the street.
Alana, for the first time, has not bothered to put her hood up, too. At this point, she's just kind of walking with you.
Girl power.
So you guys arrive back at the Burgomaster's mansion. And you go inside. He shows you all the different rooms. Each of you are going to get your own room. This is the most luxurious place you've slept since you've been here. You guys get your each individual room. The beds are not nice by any stretch of the imagination. They're more like a cot. And all of the furniture inside's rotted. But it does look like the nicest things you guys have seen since you've been here.
It's not just a haystack on the floor like it was at the tavern.
Right. You at least get a cot. Irina is just like, I'm going to go to bed. I know it's early. It's really only about noon, but she's just like, I'm going to bed. And Ismark, who's also been awake all night, is going to go do the same.
That's me on the weekends.
Exactly. I'm sleeping all day.
He's been
on
digging
Sunday.
a grave all night. Like, he's tired, man.
What do you all do? He says, please have a drink, have some food, have a rest. We've got a few books, not many, but please make yourself.
Calderos is immediately interested in the books because all the books he's run into since being here have like just ash. So he's still wanting to know a little more about this place.
Okay.
He can.
So you're gonna head to the books. Give me. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Anything, if there are any like arcane like bestiaries basically, or history books on Barovia.
Okay. There's only 2 rows of books that are about 2 feet wide, so there's really not a lot of books here. For what you're searching for, there is a history of Barovia. And yeah, there's a history of Barovia, and there also is a there's like a Hag's Guide to Magical Creatures.
Oh, ooh.
Which one would you like to look at?
I'm gonna go with the Hag's Guide.
Okay.
The mystery.
This is written by a hag named Morgantha.
I was thinking Agatha Christie.
Yes.
In it, Morgantha writes about the creatures of Barovia. Instead of telling you about all that's in there, this is like an 800-page book. You can take it as reference.
Okay.
This is Morgantha's Guide to the Beasts of Barovia. And you can use it as a reference for... Here's what I'll do. I'll let you know one trait that a creature in the book has. So something like... it'll be random, so it'll be something like, oh, this one's got proficiency in stealth, or this one's resistant to radiant damage, or something like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one smells like raisins.
Yeah, no, they won't be that lame, but I might give a second one. All right, Daxter, what would you like to do?
I don't know, to be completely honest.
You can just go to bed.
Is there a map of the place in their house? Because this is like the big house? Is there a map somewhere?
It would maybe be in the book, the history of Barovia book.
There is a map on the wall in the Burgomaster's office. It's incredibly faded. It's in a different language that you don't know. But it does appear to be accurate. You can kind of pick out where you've been and where you're at right now. I don't have anything to share with you like a handout, but I'll have one for next time.
Yeah. No, I'm more
Lame
thinking
that
it
you
might be an
don't
idea
just
to...
have that.
I know. What the fuck's wrong with me?
I think it might just be an idea that Dax is probably gonna... I feel like Dax is probably going to be looking at putting 2 and 2 together, and is going to find Ismark. Is Ismark going to bed as well?
Oh yeah, Ismark's exhausted. He's been up all night digging the grave.
Oh yeah. No. Skill issue.
Oh yeah, like you dig a grave and stay up the next day.
Like
you don't know me.
I feel like Dax is probably gonna... do I have... Not really. I'm gonna either like try to commit as much of the map to memory, or I'm gonna like try and write things down to like have a better way of finding our way. But I feel like Dax is also kind of walking around as well, just like checking on windows, keeping an eye outside, seeing if there are people that... Because with how the people were like treating us, obviously going backwards and forwards, because a little bit of murder ain't gonna hurt anybody. I feel like Dax is probably a little bit, not paranoid, but he's done enough work, especially in the field for high profile clients, that he definitely knows that like some bullshit's probably gonna go down, and I feel like he wants to keep an eye on the perimeter.
Okay.
So if he can't like snatch the map, because I mean he wanted to find it, he'll probably talk to Ismark later about like taking the map with them. But I feel like Dax is probably more so spending time like keeping an eye on things.
So
because I don't feel like...
Sorry. So for now, what you can do is any intelligence skill, and we'll see what you got. We'll see what it does.
Any intelligence.
Yep.
Damn. Nature and investigation.
What was it?
Nature and investigation are the highest. Okay, I'm going to use nature, and we're going to stretch the definition of nature because this is in his nature to be checking shit while on a job.
Well, see, I was going to say nature because this is a map of nature, is how I was going to say it, but...
Oh, you're talking about the map. I'm talking about the perimeter. I'm going to ask Ismark if I can just nick the map later. I'll be like, can we have this? Otherwise, I've got to steal it from the shop, and they already hate us. But I'll roll nature. What does it give me? 22.
Oh, so you're going to have an almost photographic memory of this map. I wish I had a handout, but you see where you're at currently, the village of Barovia, and to the west you see there is to the north of Barovia there's a river that flows, and then to the west of Barovia you can see the road follows that river, and it eventually comes to a spot where the river widens and it looks like the road touches the river. After that, it continues to like cross back and forth up a huge mountain. At the top, there is a windmill to the south of the road. To the north is another road that leads you up to Castle Ravenloft, which is on top of a mountain overlooking Barovia village. These are the things that you've seen and heard about already. To the west of that, there appears to be 3 more towns. There appears to be a giant lake, lots of forest, and a few other like points of interest picked out on the map.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Alana.
I'll forget that next session.
You shut up. It's Alana's
Yes.
turn. Alana. Come play. Alana, what are you doing?
I think Alana needs just a minute to collect her thoughts. So she's going to kind of just, while everyone's distracted, slip out. She's going to go around to the back of the house and walk up the wall to just get to on top of the house. She just wants some quiet for a little bit to where nobody can find her. And I think she's just going to sit at this highest point here and, just find, I guess, a place where she could, comfortably sit, one that doesn't have too much of a slope. And I think she's just going to try to process. She's got a lot of information to go through, a lot of things that don't make sense to her at the moment. And these conflicting feelings that she has about Strahd, and these conflicting feelings she now has about these people that she's with, because, she's spent so much of the previous day just kind of viewing them all as horrible people. But yet when he showed up, they stood up to protect her. And I think she's having trouble kind of rationalizing everything in her head. She's also kind of struggling with Father Donovich, who loved his son so much that he basically turned his back on his faith. He kept his son alive, doing everything he could, yet everyone in Alana's life rejected her, and she was nowhere near as far gone as he was. So I think there's just a lot of things that she's wrestling with, and she just needs a moment. So that's what I'm doing.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. Oh, nowhere to go. Perception, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh. Holy shit! That is my third nat 20 tonight.
Nice.
Wow.
I can't wait for you to just whiff everything next session so we bring the balance back in.
I love these dice, though.
Yeah, don't change them, please.
No.
It's kind of a lame thing to roll a nat 20 on, but
Hey, nothing's lame. It's all story.
Yeah. The hairs on the back of your neck are standing up. You feel like someone is watching you.
I always feel like good to me.
Down in the street in front of you, you see a sweet old lady pushing a cart. Dream pies.
Oh my god!
Dream
Fuck
pies.
this lady.
Everyone come and get dream pies. She's like singing it. And there's a bunch of people like coming running. Give me those dream pies. And they're like just giving her money. They're trading a bunch of different stuff. The dream pies smell great.
Oh
she eat
no!
anymore? Does Alana eat anymore?
Not really. She can, but it all turns to ash in her mouth. So she can still get a little sustenance from it, but I don't get the flavors. I don't get but the smell is still there, and I think that just depresses her
Can you
more.
imagine how food smells so good and you can't fucking eat it?
Yeah.
It's a
God.
delicious,
So I think she's
shepherd's
just
pie, like the
yeah.
best pies in London.
Oh wow!
So I think that just
Not
makes
the
her.
right
She kind of just she like pulls her knees up and just kind of gets more like makes herself as small as possible, and just for the moment it's just hiding from the world.
All right. Teresa. What are you doing?
Teresa is going to take a very nice bath. She is going to take her armor off. She is going to get into water. It doesn't even have to be hot water. I know plumbing's weird in the old times, but it lukewarm, cool, even that's fine by her. She probably doesn't. She's probably used to that sort of thing, but she wants to just basically like she's sort of baptizing herself in a way. She is cleansing herself of the day. She is praying to the Morning Lord. She is like trying to like decompress and like understand what happened. Not that she can do very well at that. She's really pretty. And she's gonna just like take that moment to just like meditate and relax her muscles and clean herself because she's a sweaty bitch.
So, they do have like a mechanism for heating the water. It's
even better.
The only problem is you need to haul wood to it and light the fire. Do you bother, or do you just get in the water?
You know what? I think she probably would take the time to grab, there's probably like wood near a fireplace. She probably takes that, sacred flame, like lights with her finger. She's doing holy stuff. Yeah. So I think she probably would, even if it's not like a huge one to keep it warm for a long time, she would probably warm it up just a little bit to like, not take an ice bath, basically.
As you're like sinking into the water, you're remembering the dream of the Morning Lord, and you're trying to see his face again. You're just trying to see it in your mind, laying there like relaxing. And you feel the heat of the water and the warmth, but you feel something new. You know how when the sun hits you, how it feels, the warmth feels different than other warmth, like the air being warm or whatever. It feels different. You feel that on your face. And when you open your eyes, there is a break in the sun, sort of like what you saw earlier. Or sorry, a break in the clouds, sort of like what you saw earlier. And the light is shining right on your face. Just for a moment. And then the clouds move back in front of the sun.
Yeah. I'm God's favorite kid.
And that's where we're going to end it for this week.
I love that.
Cool.
Ooh, this was an episode.
I like how you were like, you gonna do anything to take that body? You gonna fight? Hell no, I'm not gonna fight that motherfucker over a corpse.
Well,
hell no, he can take his dead ass corpse.
You guys have been like super heroic, so I was like, oh, I hope they're heroic. That would be so funny because y'all would have got wrecked. Strahd would have
we would have got
y'all.
Teresa,
look how badly we fared with one starved vampire. It took
Actually,
like a lot.
Well.
We didn't.
Did we level up?
Well, but you saw how much like damage that motherfucker had to take.
Actually, you do level up. Thank you for reminding me.
Really?
Yep. You guys are finally level 4.
Damn.
Also, I just want to remind people, because I don't remember if you remember, my background was an artisan, and Smith's Tools is one of the things that Alana's proficient with. So if we can find me some of those, I can help with some of this armor modification.
You guys can go to Bildrath.
She's a crafty girl.
Bildrath, he charges too much, but if you need something, he says, when you need it, you will pay.
We don't need him. We don't need him anymore. We got me.
Nerd.
I just got to find the tools.
You can get the Smith's Tools from him.
Oh, I see what you mean.
He charges too much.
I feel like Alana is slowly getting like Stockholm syndrome with Teresa and Calderos. Like,
I think
it's gonna be
so,
like,
yeah.
It's gonna like be the alternative also, where they're like stuck with her and she's gonna slowly, it's like, this is our, in Calderos's mind, she's a captive, sort of, kind of, like, because he can't let her wander off. But he's like,
I'm like a pet.
oh, she's so sad. Like,
She's going through a lot. It's been a rough 4 episodes for Alana.
I do love that the Morning Lord, like, slightly guilted Teresa, and she's just like, Alana, I'm cool with you now.
Teresa is
she got validation, vindication from her god that it's okay if you're a little naughty.
Yeah, this is the thing, is like, she, I think maybe even more than Calderos to a point, is dedicated to her god. She is like, he saved her life. Like, she is like, if he had said something entirely different, kill them all, Teresa, in her dream, everybody would be dead. Like, that's the thing. She will follow.
I think Calderos is married to his job, and Teresa is actually married to the Morning Lord. You know what I mean?
am the Morning Lord's bride. Like,
in her defense, though, when Pedro Pascal tells you to be naughty, you be naughty.
Do it.
So
we turned this game from G-rated to R-rated very quickly.
Yeah. Well, so like the Morning Lord, he's like bright and jubilant and forgiving so forgiving. And then Selune, she's so much more reserved, and she is forgiving, but she's also slow to come around. You know what I mean? And like, so I like that you all are kind of embodying each of those gods.
Yeah, of course.
That's fantastic.
I do a side note. Real quick, this is a very funny little side story. Every time we mention that the Morning Lord is Pedro Pascal, Husbubbles and I had a joke when The Mandalorian came out. We knew that he was played by Pedro Pascal like the whole time, but the second he takes his helmet off in that like first like season, we both went, holy shit, that's Pedro Pascal. So now, like, every time he's on screen, I think, holy shit, that's Pedro Pascal.
I am glad they backed off on him a little bit, because there for a bit he was in everything. You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, okay, I like him and all.
Every popular actor and actress gets that.
Yeah, a little Pedro Pascal oversaturation.
So I did love the reaction I got when I showed this. That was a really great reaction. I appreciated that.
Yeah. Mother has arrived.
And when that came up, I was like, am I playing Golden
I love
Fault
that I killed 2 people, and she's just like, gentle Calderos, she's like, it's fine, like, it's not a big deal.
She even
they
told
were
you
in your
you're
way.
too good for this place. She told you were too good for this place.
Yeah.
I always had to mute myself when she was like, gentle Calderos. I was like, bitch, did you watch?
No, you know what the thing is like, comparatively to other people, Calderos is kind of like, he's far more reserved.
Selune is, she's
wrathful.
a very forgiving, but she's a wrathful god, and she also is the goddess of lycanthropes, who are just protective, predatory. They're monsters a lot of the time. So she's complicated.
She's fine as long as you don't get in her fucking way. And I think that's kind of how Calderos is like not going to go out of his way, but he's like, I am going to do this thing, like, and you may be able to talk about it, but like, yeah, if you come at him with pitchforks, nah, like, especially when he's like being like, I've got a job to do.
So there's another god that I want to involve. And I want to ask, who is the celebrity that is this god? Her name is Shanti, and she's essentially Gaia, or like Terra. She's like the goddess of the earth.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
like,
definitely. Fine with that.
That's fantastic.
The funniest part is, as soon as you were like, Gaia, mother of the earth, and that, my mind immediately went to like fucking. I was thinking of like older black women, all the black celebrities, because I was like, no one just has that like aura and that embodiment than like fucking like Angelica Ross. Not Angelica.
Oh, Angelica.
Bassett.
Angela Bassett. Yeah.
Yeah. That was my first thought, was like Angela Bassett and all that
I
stuff.
do
And
like
I was
Lupita Nyong'o though. Like that is a good like.
I like Whoopi Goldberg. Let's use her.
Also Whoopi Goldberg, yes.
Two very different groups of people. Lupita Nyong'o involves like Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes would be great.
Sykes. See, listen, if I could do the voice that Wanda Sykes has, like
everybody in Ravenloft. God help us all.
No, Lupita Nyong'o is definitely who we're talking about. I'm just trying to find like the appropriate picture for what I'm going for.
Okay, let me do a suggestion shot to see if this will work. Because I need to see if it will. First of all, I need to see if I have
before we continue this. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end the stream. Thank y'all for joining. Music was by James Savoy, and maps and scenes were by Benios Battle Maps. And is Temptations tomorrow?
No.
No Temptations.
That's next
week.
We'll see you at some point. Bye.
Bye.